Good morning, worldwide Earth. I was gonna say America. Good morning, Internet. I am in my car. Today is Monday, 17th, 2021. The time is 11:14 a.m. So, hold on. It's been a while since I've been on, obviously. It feels like a month. It's probably been a month. Right now I'm in my car, and I was gonna film with the camera on, but then I changed my mind because I don't feel like I look very good right now. I'm not feeling too good right now. I'm not sick, but I just feel worn out, depressed, worn out. I'm on my auntie flow right now, if you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, I had to come back because I made a commitment. It's like how I made my commitment with the no drinking thing. Let's see how long I haven't drank. But I'm here, and I decided sometimes I can get on, but it's better if I don't look at myself while I'm talking, so I can get my message out and I will be less self-conscious. I've said it before though. Let's see. I have a countdown thing on my app. Randomly, I have not cut my hair in 2 years and 9 months. And I haven't drank in 67 days for 2 months. So it's gonna be 2 months and a week since I last drank. And I still have cravings, but the newest thing that I need to quit is the cigs. So I'm thinking about looking into the nicotine patch. I already got obsessed with vaping a while back, so I had to cut that out. So it's been a year since I've done that. Everything I get addicted to is just kind of fucking annoying. I kind of want to go back to just smoking the pat, or eating it, or something like that. I'm tired of smoking. That shit kills. What else I want to talk about? Well, since I brought up my hair first, let me talk about that real quick. My hair is growing, and now it's usually I have them in the little twists, but now I can't. It's just my hair. If I put them in a twist, the little twist, then they just lock up now. So now I have them in bigger twists, but it's hard for me to part my hair for some reason. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to get a haircut, but I went so long without cutting my hair, and that was another promise I made to you guys. I think that I wouldn't cut my hair, because I just kept on cutting it. And every time I had something wrong mentally with me, I just cut my hair or some shit. If I didn't want to just be bothered with how I look, just cut it off, shit like that. So now I think I'm just gonna do bigger twist, so I can actually brush it without it locking up, and then retwist it right back. So I'm probably gonna be messing with my hair a lot more than washing it once every 2 weeks or once every week. I usually wash it once every week. Y'all probably ew, but it is what it is. Hair routine hasn't really changed. It's just been Aussie products. I only use shampoo and conditioner. I was using leave-in conditioner for a little bit, but my hair started breaking off. And then I was using Hawaiian Silky leave-in conditioner, and my hair kind of liked it. I don't know, it's kind of up on the fence. Every time I use leave-in conditioner, I feel like my hair is falling out, because my hair is getting too moisturized or something. There's just too many chemicals going on, I think. So it's just best if I just use the shampoo and conditioner and don't wash the conditioner out and twist my hair. Anyways, that was that boring hair talk. Right now I'm drinking some cold coffee. Caramel flavored. I keep grinding my teeth. And, like, I know it's just because I'm thinking about shit. And it also, that makes me want to smoke. It's just something about my mouth. Like, I have to have something in my mouth. Or something mouth fixated. I know some perv out there is going to be like, ooh. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I need to have, like, a whole bunch of gum. Or something. But I grind my teeth way too often. But I don't think I told you guys. Well, I told you guys I was going to go to the dentist. So, since I've been gone, I've been to the dentist about twice. First time, I got laughing gas, and it took out most of my metal fillings. And then second time, I got laughing gas. I didn't feel it because for some reason, a week before my period, I just don't feel anything. Like, I can't get drunk, really. I can't get high, really. I didn't feel the laughing gas. I don't feel nothing. All I want to do is eat. Like, overeat and sleep. That's all I want to do when I'm, like, a week or two before my period. And I'm checking my tongue out now because I was thinking, like, since I'm allergic to most metals, that's why my tongue was peeling. So I'm still going to give it some time to see how that goes. If not, then I guess it's just a hormones thing with my tongue. Hopefully not cancer or whatever. Let me not speak that into the universe, but you're never too sure. I'm literally covered in cat fur. It's probably why I don't feel too good. But yeah, I got all my metal fillings taken out. Aesthetically, I like the way my teeth look. I mean, it could be a little better, but I'm glad that the metal is out. I wonder if, like, I'll have any mental improvements. Since, like, it does have mercury in them, but I was thinking, like, I've been grinding my teeth, and still, I guess that's just how I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. But, like, my teeth are more sensitive to the cold now, like different temperature food, now that I got them removed. And I don't know, it's like I don't really like eating as much anymore, or I have to be cautious because, like, it's just sensitive. I don't really want to go back to the dentist. Like, every time I go, it's like, oh, this is going on and this is going on, and I don't have time for it. Like, I don't care. I mean, I do care because I had to get a lot of fillings other than the metal fillings. So it's just like, did I really need those fillings? Anyways, I don't even know how long we've been recording. I was going to put, like, a video of me, like, maybe actually using my Apple Pen from my tablet and drawing something. Or, I don't know, like, maybe playing a game. But it takes forever for, like, the video to convert when I when I screen record a game. So, I don't fucking know. But I don't know, you guys. I don't fucking know. So, like, the next thing I wanted to talk about was, like, I saw this movie from, like, 1942 or 1946, around that time, early mid-40s, and it was called Lulu Bell. And this movie's pretty much like a gold digger, and like, what attracted me to the movie, because it was in the dollar store bin, the DVD, and it was like that Broadway type of cover, like Liza Minnelli type. And I was like, oh, I'd like that, because I like that old Broadway kind of performance stuff. Like, it reminds me when I used to do tap dancing and ballet back in the day, and piano. And for some reason, I just live for it. Like, I wish I could actually get to do stuff like that again. I didn't realize, like, I had that kind of privilege as a kid. But if I could do it all over, I would. I mean, I didn't like it at the time. I did like ballet and tap and piano slightly. But, like, I always felt kind of like I was alienated for some reason. Like, I would practice to myself in the corner what I needed to do. Like, the routine and stuff. But the outfits were so cute. I love the sound of the tap. The clicking on the bottom of the shoe. I'm starting to feel more comfortable talking now. If you guys didn't notice. But yeah, I wanted to shout out also that I have 2 new subscribers, I believe. So thank you for subscribing. I think I got 2 or 3 new subscribers. Like, my mind is stuck on when I had 347 subscribers for some reason. So every time, like, I lose one or gain one, I don't really notice. But I do feel offended, like, slightly when I lose a subscriber. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mind's pretty much stuck on that one number. And it's a significant number for me, so that's where I'm at right now. Probably the next number, when I get to it, hopefully, will be 360. Why? I don't know. But 347 that's a New York thing right there. So I can remember that. So what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, so Lulu Bell, old movie about a gold digger. It was fucking good. Like, my mom, she used to be obsessed with old movies. Let me see how long we got on here. Ooh, 12 minutes. That's not that bad. So my mom, she used to be obsessed with, like, old movies and, like, black and white movies. She loved the fashion in the movies and all that. Like, speaking of that, like, I wish, like, my mom and I could talk. I feel like she hates me or something like that. I don't know. Or we don't understand each other. But now that I get older, like, I want to understand my parents. Like, there has to be a reason why they weren't there. But, I mean, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Like, I got over, like, my dad not being in my life about a decade ago. And I just kind of got over it. Not totally a decade ago, but I got over it. I used to just sit in my room and cry, like, oh, why didn't my dad love me? Especially, like, that scene in Fresh Prince, and, like, Will's dad comes to visit, and, like, he leaves for some reason, and then Will Smith's, like, saying to Uncle Phil, why doesn't he love me, man? Like, I can't even, like, that's one of my favorite scenes of acting ever. In media, period. Like, not just movies and TV, like, overall, of all time. Like, I think even if you couldn't relate to not having your parents around, or they come in and out of your life, like, I'd rather have them not have came in and out of my life, you know? But that one scene, like, Will Smith did that shit. So kudos to Will Smith. But, I don't know. Like, I was just thinking, like, I'm trying to figure out the psyche of it all. Like how grandpa is just fucking miserable. And I've kind of, like, pushed away. Like, family's just kind of pushed away from him. I'm wondering, like, was it the same way for me as a kid? Like, was the environment or what was I doing so bad that they had to go? But it's just like, I'm doing that thing where I make excuses. And I remember my grandma telling me, like, never make excuses for it. Like, don't do that. So I'm trying not to. But it's just something I want to understand. But wherever my mom is, I hope she finally got her degree and whatever, and hopefully moved to Hawaii. Hope she's still fucking alive. I still think my mom is like the most beautiful woman to me. And I know a lot of people say like their mom is the most beautiful woman, or some celebrity is, but I don't know. Even though my mom is troubled, I always thought she was beautiful. And then with that, I'm gonna move on. Like, ooh, let me put that on vibrate. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about, oh yeah, Lulu Bell. I don't know, it kind of reminded me of my mom, sorry. Like, I don't want to entirely call her a gold digger, but it's just like, if you're gonna be doing things like that, if you know what I mean, things like that, you can at least get the bag, like, get paid. Like, I've heard often, what is it? Never come home with a wet behind and an empty purse, or some shit like that. So, I mean, that kind of sticks to me right now. Like, I've picked up from that, but not totally everything. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, my husband pays the rent. I feel like, for me, that's good. That's good enough. I feel like I don't really want to pay the rent, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to pay the rent. I know a lot of people are not gonna like that, but it's like I didn't marry a roommate, you know what I'm saying? And then as like he pays the rent, I do something else. Like I handle the financial, like checkbooking and seeing where things go. Like, it's equal balance. So it's not entirely on him, because I can see how that could be overwhelming for some people. Like, oh, you gotta do everything all the time for someone. Like, that's exhausting. But I won't lie, if we do move somewhere bigger, I wouldn't mind splitting the rent, because that's what I want to do. Like, I want to go somewhere bigger than this. And if you guys I want to know if you guys ever heard of Astro Cartography. I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's pretty much like you put in your birth information, like, you know, for horoscopes, and then these lines will run through the map where like, it's significant. I don't know how to explain. Like, significant lines according to your zodiac goes through this map. And wherever around these lines is whatever is going to happen where you move at. For example, like, I have a line running next to Los Angeles. And I thought about going to Los Angeles before. But this line is, like, it says, like, you'll find a lot of fun here, but everything is not what it seems. Like, you might get disappointed, like, you won't be looking in reality. So I understand what they're trying to say with that. Like, okay, I can move to LA, I can be focused on the entertainment, I like attention. But what I think is gonna happen is not gonna happen. Like, for me, I think that means, like, I'm gonna move out to LA and I'm gonna think shit is gonna be like peaches and cream, you know? Like, my entertainment career will go smoothly, but it's just gonna be like, everything's harder. People don't recognize me. I don't know the word. I feel like I'm not seen. And personally, I hate that. Because I have BPD, borderline personality disorder. Like, if you're not fucking paying attention to me, like, I will not be ignored. There we go. And I think the damn psychologist wrote disruptive personality disorder. So, I don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I do have times where I just, like, randomly burst out just to see people's reaction. I don't know. I need to do more research into that. Like, what the fuck is that? But at this point, I have so many fucking diagnoses that I really don't believe in the shit no more. Like, everybody has something going on with them. If you don't, then are you really living? I suddenly wanted pizza. And I just had pizza yesterday. Speaking about pizza, okay, we talked about Lulubelle, we talked about hair. I don't fucking know, deadbeat parents. Well, the movie's good, especially for guys. Like, it will make a guy's skin boil to watch this movie, Lulubelle. But at the end, I think you'd love it. Because if you, like, Gone with the Wind, and Clark Gable goes like, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And you got a kick out of that, you'd like this movie. Damn, it's 20 minutes already. Oh. Okay, at the end of the month for my birthday, or well, the beginning of next month, I'll be visiting some family up north for my birthday, and I'm pretty much excited. My problem is, like, I need to get a bigger SD card for my camera. I just randomly thought, like, what if I just really do NOTE2SELF? Like, not have it as a grand fucking production, but, like, pretty much talking to my fucking self all the fucking time because I feel lonely and I feel like nobody's paying attention to me and I feel insignificant, so I reach out to the internet. But not really, but it's more like me talking to myself and I just put it up there. But then again, it's just like, with the internet, you're never really alone. But anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, so I don't know what to do about my camera because I have a really old camera. Like, I have a camera from my first big chop, and that was like 2013. And like, even though the quality is bad, not bad, but at the time it was great. But even though the quality is not as good, like, I can record more time on it. But whereas with my new camera, like, the quality is way better, but I'm not going to have a lot of record time. And I just don't feel like going out to get another SD card. So I was thinking about bringing my tablet and my good camera, and my backup camera would be the bad camera. And I don't know, I think bad quality shit, like bad quality video, has some kind of quality to it. Like how we have like 90s videos and they have like the little date and time on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of aesthetic. I feel like that would be a cool aesthetic. Like early 2000s, going in 2010s quality video. I feel like that would be annoying though. But in the future, that would probably be an aesthetic. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out, because I want to record everything. Because I'm going back home. I'm going back to my roots. So I'm really fucking excited. Honestly, I can't believe it. Like, I'm mad I spent that money. But I'm not. Because we're taking a train ride and it's going to be 14 hours. I'm recording everything. It's just going to be like back in the days where I used to record everything. But I'm going to record everything. But I don't know, like, I feel like it's a safety hazard, kind of. Because, like, by me telling you guys I'm going to be out, someone's going to look at my address and then find where the fuck I live. So I'm probably going to have people stay in my house. Well, people have to stay in my house anyways because, like, I got my cats here, so yeah, they're going to have to be cat-sitted. But you know, like, Grandpa always told me never tell people when they're going on vacation for those reasons. So if anybody's listening, especially back in the day on Facebook, people be like, oh, I'm going on vacation. And then people find your address. And when you come back, your shit's gone. Fuck that. And then I'm kind of scared to go back to my hood in East Harlem because, like, even though growing up, it didn't seem that violent to me. Now that I'm older and, like, shit's going on. Like, you guys hear the news. Like, people are getting shot. People getting stabbed and slashed and shit. And my problem is, and if you know me, you know I'm slightly conservative. I know you guys are like, oh my fucking God, I would never expect that from you. My thing is like, okay, you guys up there, y'all don't want no guns, which that means nothing, because if you're a criminal, you're still gonna get the gun. So you take guns away from your residents, your citizens. You got crazy people like myself, or crazier, rolling around, stabbing people, shooting people, even people who are not crazy, like just angry motherfuckers, just people killing and doing horrible shit. You arrest them and then you put them right back on the street. And then for the knives situation, because I'm a knife person, I don't know if I've shown off my knife collection yet, but I will. I've read that in New York you have to have a folded knife. I mean, not a folded knife, a fixed knife. So it's pretty much like the knife that doesn't fold, pretty much. So my thing is like, how the hell do you conceal some shit like that? Because here I just fold my knife up, put it in my pocket. And like I need to look more into the knife laws, because I'm not trying to get arrested for that kind of shit or get a ticket or whatever for trying to defend myself, which pisses me off badly. Like the fact that you can't defend yourself, that's what makes me mad. That's what makes me not want to move, because it's not fair. But if I have to get like a fixed knife, like a straight down knife, fine, I'll fucking get it. But I read that you have to come back right from hunting or something. Like you have to prove that you were hunting or something to even carry a knife. So what the fuck? And then like they want to get rid of the police. So it's just like, who the fuck do you call? Who exactly do you call if something bad pops off? And then it's just like, if you're by yourself, you have no defenses because you're scared of getting the repercussions of defending yourself. So what the fuck? It makes me not want to visit. But I'm telling you, like, I ain't going down like a bitch. Fuck that. Like, I might have to get a taser or something. And then it's just like, are there taser laws? Like, what's going on? Shit, like, even here in South Carolina, it's kind of like, okay, we have concealed carry. So obviously that means you have to hide your gun, but you can have it on you. And I was just like, why the fuck would I hide this shit? I want you to know that if you fuck with me, I'm gonna hurt you. I've said that before. But then in North Carolina, like, you can have open carry. But then I thought about maybe the actual reason is because, like, if I had a gun on my holster, or like just gun just hanging out my pants, or a rifle going across my back, someone could grab that shit and then fuck me up. But if you have it concealed, then like you have it so nobody can grab it. Well, I guess that's it. That's the only fucking reason I see it. Because I just feel like if you see somebody with a gun, it's just like, bitch, back the fuck off. It's like a rattlesnake. That's how I feel about it. But it's whatever. I just hope nothing bad happens to me on this trip. But I'm going to have some excellent footage, I hope. I hope I see all my family. I also thought about breaking sobriety for this trip, because it's gonna be 14 hours. Like I mean, like, I can wait till we get off the train. But I mean, if there's refreshments on the train, Like, I don't know. Like, I want it to be lit. But then it's just like, why would I want to be fucked up the whole trip when there's people around that I can't defend myself from? It just, I don't know, you guys. But mostly this trip is not for fun. This trip is for me to move. So, another thing I want to talk about is, like, I do have the opportunity to buy a townhome for my coworker. But, I have to wait a few days to, like, fully get everything completed, application wise. Like, a lot of my peers are buying homes right now, but like, I always thought it would be nice to have, like, a home base to put on my shit, because the rent is rising up. So it would be nice to have somewhere to put my shit, because I don't see it in the cards if I move to New York, because I don't think I'll have enough space. And then, like, I bet the rent's gonna go up there more than what it is now, because it used to be even higher. But, you know, maybe if I land a good job, I can just buy me a little one-bedroom condo or something. I don't really want kids, but I don't know. Like, but if I do buy here, then I'll have my home base studio / gun room, whatever. But I was really hoping, like, this would just be my starter home. But my dream home would definitely be like a bunker or something like that. And I have to have a pool. Like, I have to have some kind of body of water. I feel like that's spiritual or something like that. Like, it feels so good to take a bath, and it feels so good to swim. I love doing that stuff. And which I'm kind of sad that the pools are going to be closed when I go. And I don't really want to go to the beach. And honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, there's so many conspiracies about the mask and stuff. But maybe I've been brainwashed or whatever. But now when I see people with no mask on outside, like, I'm kind of shocked and offended at the same time. Like, what the fuck? Not outside, but I mean, like, inside of a store. And they're looking dead ass in your face with the no mask. And they look like they know they're wrong. Like, And then with the vaccine, I don't know if I want to get that. I don't know, you guys. You can kind of see my views on some shit now. There's just so much shit going on in the world. And then we have that conflict going on in the Middle East. It's just like so many words I can't say, or else, like, something will pop up on my profile or on my video, and it'll just have, like, a Wikipedia definition under it. And it's just so fucking weird to me. I don't know. Like, if you talk about conspiracies, they'll, like, have a Wikipedia article under it. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed that. What else? Yeah, but I'm excited, so I'm gonna bring my electronics, which is probably not the best thing to do. I'm gonna bring my purse. I don't know what clothes I'm gonna bring, because it's cold ass weather. Then it gets to hot, and for some reason it's been a cold spring. But that does remind me, like, back in the day in New York, there used to be really 4 seasons. Like, for real. My favorite season used to be fall. But down here, it's just, like, either or. And then, like, sometimes it'll be either or in the same damn day. Like, what the fuck? And, speaking about, like, the weather changes, I'm gonna try to wrap this up in a bit. Like, I was on Google Earth, and, like, you remember back in the day, I keep saying back in the day, like, and I can't believe I'm gonna be 26, like, damn, but that's not old to me. I don't know, but, like, back in the day, you could have a picture of Earth, and at the top of the Earth, there would be, like, an ice cap, and on the bottom of the Earth, there would be an ice cap. on the bottom, like on Google Earth, like if you look at the edges of the bottom ice cap, Antarctica, whatever, like it's melting away, like the shit's green. And then like at the top, like I don't know if it's normal for there not to be any fucking ice cap, but there's no ice cap up there. I don't know if it's like if when winter comes, like it'll freeze at the top, but there's no ice cap up there. And then like I'm looking at the only thing that has ice or snow on it is Greenland. Like what? Shit is crazy. And then, yeah, I already brought that up, the conflict going on in the Middle East. I remember growing up, that's all it was. Not specifically with these two countries. Like, I know they've been fighting for a long time. But I just remember just growing up, there was always some fucking drama going on over there. Like, I swear, did we ever even pull the troops out? Like, so I guess that's my generation. Just grew up with shit popping off over there all the time. I swear there was like a period where there was some kind of peace, and I think that was around Obama, maybe. But time is flying, and it's just like this is why I don't want kids. Like, this shit is crazy. And then I was on Instagram the other day, and I don't go on Instagram. Because every time I go on Instagram, it makes me feel like shit. Like, all these people showing off. And I mean, like, ain't nothing wrong with showing off, because I'm a show off, but not like that. I mean, I swear, if life was a little bit better for me, yeah, sure, like, I get on there, but I know people are fronting. And then I cringe a lot. But, I don't know, people probably cringing at me. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, why do you have to broadcast everything? Like, why? But, I mean, it's a good distraction from the world, I suppose. I kind of thought about bringing my Instagram back, like, when I go on my trip. But yeah, for my birthday, I want to get high as fuck. And I want to go to the Museum of Natural History and go to the planetarium and see the dinosaurs in every exhibit. Because we used to go to that museum all the time. And even if we didn't go to that museum on field trips, like, I would beg Grandpa or my dad to bring me there. It was my favorite place in the world. Like, I think if I go back to New York, which I want to do, like, when this lease is up in November, and if I end up not getting this house here, I'm definitely moving back no matter what. Like, I'm gonna be 26, so it's just gonna be like, fuck, it's now or never. So I'm gonna go back. But then I do want to see what LA is talking about. I do want to travel, you guys, but something in my heart is pulling me. It's pulling me somewhere. And I'm wondering, like, okay, what if I go? Like, just like how that Astro chart said. Like, what if I do go to one of these places that my heart is drawn to? Like, just for example, to know it's not bullshit, not totally bullshit. Like, I had a line go through, like, where I'm kind of living right now. Like, it's just a line. And it was saying, like, you'll go through a lot of experiences here. You'll find love here, which is true. You'll gain weight. The food, don't overindulge in the food here. And I'm pretty sure that might have been my my Venus and Taurus line. But yeah, like, it's running through the southeast, where I am. And it's true. So it's just like, what? And then, like, I had one in New York saying, like, it was running right through New York, and it was just like, you need to focus on spiritual matters, blah, blah, blah. I don't forget about that one. But not everything is bullshit. But I had so many lines going through like the top of Canada, like that area where the ice caps were. So I wonder what Canada's talking about. Like more like Canada, Greenland, Iceland kind of area. I think it was called like the something passages. Fuck if I know, I forgot. But oh yeah. Okay, now it's getting almost too long. So I got a demotion, you guys, and I'm happy. What? Yeah, I'm happy. Because, like, now not everything is, like, okay, like, I'm doing the same shit that I was doing before. But I got promoted. But I was still doing the same shit. But with some, oh my God. It's a fly or something. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Okay, so, yeah, I got demoted. So I was just doing the same shit I was doing before, but with more added stuff, but a lot more responsibility. And I felt so fucking like, you know how they talk about imposter syndrome? Like, I was feeling like that, and I was just wondering, like, was I not working hard enough? Like, am I not doing something right? And not only was I not trained correctly, but, I was kind of thrown in the position anyways. But other than that, like, I don't know, like, I'm happy because, like, now I'm not responsible for bullshit. Like, people would come in and out of work whenever they fucking wanted to. People wouldn't take me seriously because I'm kind of soft-spoken. I'm a small woman, and I'm in charge of a bunch of guys. So no one's taking me fucking serious. I don't know. I'm social when I want to be social. I'm, like, more amazing at my job up front with the registers. Not so much with customer service, because, like, fuck them. That's how I feel about customers. Fuck them niggas. Because people want to be rude as fuck. And it's just like, can we not do that to essential workers? Like, can we not? Like, these people have been working throughout this whole fucking pandemic, exposed to all kind of bullshit. And people are just talking down to them. Like, are you fucking serious? So that's why I'm not surprised that people aren't going back to work. I'm not surprised that employees have to raise their rates for people to go back to work. I'm not surprised. But even when we were giving people raises for, like, the people who would come in and out whenever the fuck they wanted to, they still didn't come, you know? Like, they still did what the fuck they was doing, probably even less because they were making more money. So it's just like, I'm so fucking glad, like, I'm not responsible for that shit. I'm glad I can fall back, and I got to keep my pay. Allegedly, we'll see. But I got to keep my pay because they never gave me my back pay from like a year ago. Shit, it feels like 2 fucking years. And it's just like, just leave my shit alone. Like, you're not gonna give me my back pay, which is still illegal. And I can still pursue that. Like, I don't know. I'm so fucking happy. I'm happy. Cause so now I can continue to be great at what I do without corporate on my ass. So I'm happy. But I feel like I'm gonna miss it. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm gonna miss it. But I don't really care. I'm just glad it happened. And it will be officialized hopefully soon. I'm training my replacement. My next, I do want to get a transfer though. Hopefully to New York. Hopefully get a transfer. But I just feel like, is New York gonna eat me alive? Like, I remember I used to live in a room. Like, I got married and we lived in a room in my husband's house. Well, his mom's house. And it was just me and 2 cats and him. And shit, I even tried to bring TJ, rest in peace, to him. I miss him so much. Like, every time I think about him, like, I just want to break down crying. Like, I still have his ashes and stuff. And I feel like I need to let that go. But, Yeah, I miss him a lot. But anyways, like, I know, like, the apartments cannot be the size of a fucking room up there. Like, that's fucking crazy. And especially for that price. So, other than that, not only having a preference for how big the rooms are, I mean the apartments are, like, will the city eat me alive? Like, I'm from there, but it's been a long time. Like, I'm even worried about this trip. Oh shit. It is 12 p.m. What the fuck was I talking about? Like, will it be like, oh, I can't find a job? Which is probably gonna happen. I hope not. Like, my cousin was saying, use his address for my job applications, but I thought about just walking up into one of the, like, the job I wanted to transfer into and just be like, yo, like, can I, like, work here? Or whatever the fuck. But I am telling you guys, like, I do want to just wait till the lease is up, then move, because I'll have more money. I feel like if I don't do something this year, then I'll be trapped here for a long time. And I don't want to be here. It's just like, people think they're really important, but they're not. And I know that's ironic coming from me. But it's like, this place is too fucking small for anybody to feel like that. But then again, you know, people are stars in their own right somewhere, you know. We all have like a neighborhood crackhead or a neighborhood drunk, or a few of them. We all got like that one auntie of the neighborhood that give out food and popsicle sticks. We all got that. Like, for me, I'm just like that bitchy girl at the store. Not totally bitchy, but I'm the girl who works at that store. Who's kind of bitchy, but what else? I'm starting to feel like, let's see how much time we got. Should I push it to 1 hour? I don't know. We might as well, ain't it? Okay. Hello. Okay. We're at 47 minutes. Damn. I can't keep making these so long, but I mean, watch me get a thumbs down like, your video's way too fucking long. I'm gonna put my seat back a little more. Had to stretch. Shout out to Folgers, by the way, because they have this coffee called Noir, and it means black in French, so it's a dark coffee, but it's the best fucking coffee, especially if you put a little creamer in there. I do like black coffee, but now I know what they mean by like smooth finish, complex finish. I know smooth when I taste it though, so. I kind of wish like I had an assistant with my media stuff. Maybe, hopefully, in the future, when I start to be a big deal. You know, like, I beat myself up a lot about shit, but I feel like if I keep hustling, like, even if it's just me talking to this fucking tablet for an hour, like, as long as I'm being consistent with something, I'll get better at it. Like, right now, even though I'm getting a demotion that I requested, I feel like I'm gonna miss what I was doing before, because I was starting to get really good at it. But someone else needs to do it. Like, I could tell this is what I want to bring up. I could tell it was kind of a man's position. Because when I was denied it before, I was like, is it because I'm a woman? But I can tell, like, it's very physical. And I'm not saying women aren't physical, but the shit that they do, like lifting up pallets and shit like that, it's not for me. No. And people just don't take you seriously when you're a girl. They don't. The only time they take you seriously is like if you're a bitch and you can fire them. And I could have wrote them up, but I just don't want to be a bitch. And I was starting to become a bitch, but we were also getting the job done, kind of. But they still weren't taking me serious. And, like, if I don't have, like, control, I just can't do it. Like, I get frustrated. What else am I thinking about? I don't know, I'm really just milking the last hour, or the last 10 or 13 minutes. And I thought Rebel got canceled, that show that I was talking about before, with the lady from Married with Children. But they had more episodes, and I'm pretty damn excited. Like, I'm happy. Because the show's pretty good. It's corny, but it's good. So that's what I'm watching right now. And I finished The Haves or the Have-Nots with Tyler Perry. By Tyler Perry. With Tika Sumpter. And, I don't fucking know. I can't name all those people now, but I finished the show so far. Like, season 7, I finished that. So the next season coming up is season 8. And it's the last season. So I wonder how that's going to go, but the show's great. Like, I totally respect Tyler Perry. Like, his writing is very good. Like, I remember reading a Medea book in middle school, and it was pretty damn good. He's very talented. I just hope that one day, I hope that this year, let me change all of that. This year, I'm going to make it out of here. I'm going to move somewhere where I can hone my talents and be recognized. I don't know if, I'm being delusional or whatever the fuck, but if I could do this without having so much social media, you know? That's why I was kind of hoping, I'd have, like a media assistant or whatever to, run that. Because it's just, I don't want to feel like I have to do shit all the time. I remember on Facebook back in the day, back in the day, I would put up not uploads, but I would status update, every fucking hour. It was fun. It was a good era, though. I still have flashbacks of, that time. I think everything was good in high school. There was some aspects that were fucking horrible, probably 11th grade on up. The end of 11th grade, maybe. But other than that, 6th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, those are my favorite. And then 12th grade again. Because I didn't really have to do the whole 12th grade because I graduated early. And speaking about high school, I lost my fucking diploma. I know it's in the house somewhere, but I don't know where. But I already got all my important documents together. I'm just missing that. And I got my photo albums. The only thing I need to do is find more clothes, but the way things are going, I think when I pack for New York, I'm just gonna bring my paint-stained jeans, a couple pairs of socks. I need to find some comfortable sneakers. And then, like, what if it rains? I don't have any rain boots. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I haven't traveled before. This is the first time I'm traveling by myself. Wouldn't it be something if I didn't come back? I've wondered, like, how I would do if I was just, like, homeless. Like, I don't want to speak that into the universe, but could I survive? It's interesting to think about, but also scary because there's so many crazy people outside. And just people in general who want to fuck with you for no reason. And then, like, that reminds me of, like, when I was at work. Let's see where we at right now. Ooh, 4 minutes. Let me wrap this up. So I was at work, and this guy, he was, like, drunk as fuck. He was dirty as fuck. And he was just, like, smile. Or something like that. And I was not going to smile. I was just like, can we just get this transaction over with? Because that's how I am at work. Like, I just want to get the job done. Not like, fuck it, let's do this already so I can go back to being on my phone. But more like, I have a lot of tasks to be doing. Instead of just sitting here, like, trying to have a fake-ass conversation. Like, I don't like that. But he was just, like, smiling. I was just like, nah. And he was just like, well, he just kept talking shit. Like, he said, like, are you doing all right? And then he was just like, I was like, I'm okay. And he's just like, well, guess what? No one gives a fuck if you're feeling good or not. Sorry to say it. And then some customers were, like, snickering. Like, Dad, we didn't have to say it like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't say anything. And then he was just like, a lot of people don't like me, whatever the fuck. And so I called a guy, stalker, up just to stand next to me, and he's like, what's up? And he was like, the drunk guy was like, I'm trying to tell my stalker coworker, I'm uncomfortable, so I called a male up to be by next to me. And, like, the guy's just like, he just keeps talking shit. And the guy, coworker, he's just, like, not being much help. It's just, like, when people see women getting attacked, like, verbally or whatever, especially a black woman, nobody really says shit. And then, like, I won't lie, like, sometimes us, like, black women, we do talk a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie. But, damn, like, no one's gonna come to my defense? Shit. Like, I'm literally not talking, and this guy's just fucking being rude as hell. And then I asked him how many items did he have of this one item, because he had a lot of it. And he was like, if you're not gonna fucking help me by smiling, I'm not gonna fucking help you. And I was just like, wow. I don't know why I brought it up. It just really bothered me. Like, then I was just wondering, like how he was saying, like, nobody likes him and whatever. And then I just think about, like, the patterns of alcoholics, like, how I used to be. Like, I do have aspects of, like, oh, people don't like me, self-loathing, just like Grandpa. But Grandpa wasn't an alcoholic. But it's just like, so because you feel that way, oh my God, a bee. Because you feel that way, you're just gonna fuck your body up. Like, you're not gonna be less lonely because you get fucked up. And that's just something I need to keep telling myself. Like, I'm telling you guys that, but I have to tell myself that, like, just because you get fucked up every night, or shit, even in a day, that doesn't make your problems go away. You just get broke and lonelier. The same with depression. Like, when you're sad and you push everybody away and you just talk shit, just lonely. Nothing changed. And then the next solution is just go on the meds to soothe something that could be repairable without the meds. I don't know. And then speaking about that, and I probably have to cut this short. Yeah, I gotta cut it short. Damn. But on soft white underbelly, this girl named Amanda, and we were about the same age, and she passed. And she like you have to look at her saga, her playlist on soft white underbelly. But yeah, she passed on Mother's Day this year, 2021. And I swear our lives are almost fucking parallel, but the only thing is, like, I never did crack. But I swear, like, it's crazy. Like, okay, so, like, I never prostituted either. But, young girl, she started smoking crack just to see, like, you know, like, to take her out of the bullshit, you know, for an escape. But she said she started out just smoking weed, being in her room all the time. Something was going on with her dad, she alleged. And her brother's autistic. She has to take care of the family. And I swear, I'm like, damn, this is same shit. And I've told you guys before, like, when I was doing like my pill review videos, like, I did do some research, and a lot of people with schizoaffective or schizophrenia do have, like, an autistic sibling, like, just like me. So it's just like I'm not gonna say, like, that's gone away out of me, because, like, when I'm under situations, like, I won't lie, like, I swear, if I couldn't get my hands on a cigarette, or my hands on alcohol, my hands on weed and shit like that, like, the delusions, they come back. Even now, like, my delusions come in and out, like how I have delusions of grandeur, like, oh, I'm gonna be famous and shit like that. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's just total craziness, but I mean, that's my dream. But, like, I do feel like a lot of the times, like, I feel like I'm getting off topic, but look her up. But she actually went and did crack, and then you just see how she just degresses, gets punched in the face is fucking, her jaw's fucked up, blah blah blah. And then soon as she gets on the right track, she gains weight. Like, she used to be a bigger girl, then she just dropped, like, to damn 80 pounds or something. And then she got into recovery and she gained her weight back. But then after all that, she fucking passes of natural causes. Like, I guess it was just too much on her heart, and she passes in her sleep. What the fuck? So it's just like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. At least she tried, you know? Ugh, I hate these damn insects. But I don't know, it was fucking sad. Like, even though it was inspiring to, like, try to get clean, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's just like, the moment the shit gets together, it's over. So why even try? Like, that's the shit I was thinking. But rest in peace, Amanda. I was just thinking about, like some of my delusions. Like, often I feel like someone's just about to hit me in the back of the fucking head with a bat, or I'm gonna get shot through the wall. Like, a stray bullet will come through the wall and just fucking take my ass out. I think about that often. But the shit she was saying, well, I guess for me it made sense. Like, how she feels like she's not real. She feels like she's a clone and people control her. Like, I understand that. But, like, for me, it's just like, it's not total schizophrenia. Like, I do have, like, psychotic episodes, but they're more controlled by my mood. Like, I don't know how to totally explain it. Like, it's something I'm probably gonna have to actually, like, have a drink over and actually sit down and discuss. But, or maybe when I'm in a different mood, when I'm not so chipper, I can actually sit down and talk about it. But I don't know, you guys. I'm just sitting here thinking, looking out into nature, thinking about how far I've come, you know. Cause shit is crazy. Like, my story could have went totally left. But I'm glad that there was just something above me. And no, it was not the meds. The meds didn't help me at all. It made me, well, I mean, I guess if you mean stupid and huge, no offense to anybody, then yeah, sure. But I had to take myself out of my environment. I don't know, maybe it's environmental psychosis. Is that a thing? I remember, like, I don't want to bring it up because I'm so fucking embarrassed. I'll bring it up in the next podcast, but I had a total obsession in high school. And I know it was the beginnings of, like, my issues. And then at the same time, I was thinking, like, this is around the same time my grandma was dying of cancer. And I was just like, I guess I was obsessing because that was going on. But I didn't really focus on her cancer because I always thought, like, people just make it out of it. You know, like, no, not her. Hopefully it will be one of the good stories, but that never happened. Maybe I was just trying to distract myself. I don't know. I know one good thing that came out of high school was, like, a small group of friends. And my husband. I can't believe we're technically high school sweethearts. That's crazy. Not a lot of people can say that. Like, I never had a traditional wedding. Like, we had a courthouse wedding. But if we ever had, like, a real wedding, I would want, like, maybe, like, a prom-style wedding or something like that. Because I never went to prom. I don't think either of us went to prom. Or is it either? And then before I leave, I was just thinking about my spirituality again. And that's something I've been neglecting. So maybe I need to just sit down in nature, especially in water, and then talk to my ancestors, you know. Oh, but is that a part of my delusion? I don't know. I like how people pick and choose. But I feel like a lot of people who have, like, schizophrenia and stuff like that, a lot of people with mental illnesses are connected to the other side. And I feel like the other side is, like, when you have those dreams and you can walk around in the dreams and interact in those dreams. I think that's what that is. The other side, I mean. Like, sometimes when you go to sleep, it's just black. Sometimes when the doctor knocks you out with the anesthesia, it's black. But I feel like since we have a brain and it's covered by, like, a skull, it's gonna take a while for it to rot, you know? So maybe, like, as your brain's rotting, that's kind of graphic. Like, everything you ever thought is going through your mind. Everything, you know? It's just being released. And it's like, there's no way you can't think. Maybe you can't think for real, but I feel like maybe chemicals are being released or something. Maybe it's just like when you die, you just close your eyes. I don't know. But now I'm thinking about how I told you guys, like, when I think like a bullet's just gonna travel through the fucking wall. Shit like that. I often think I'm being watched, which is the case. Like, sometimes I catch people staring at me. I remember, like, even being in elementary school, and I really do need to turn this shit off now, but being in elementary school, and I used to think, like, there were cameras in the shower, and every time I would write on my notepad, in, like, the actual notepad app on the computer, I thought people were reading my stories. And then now that, like, at work, you can see, like, they can see everything that you do on the computer. So maybe they been had that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everything has to be a delusion. Shit, like, even Amanda was talking about, like, something controls everything that she does. Like, she said the sun, aka God, like, can see what she does. The government can see what she does. And in a way, I mean, it's true. The government does see everything that you do. The sun, as a reputation of God, yeah, it's watching you. It's up there. Personally, I feel more attracted to the moon. But, I mean, they do have to work together. So, that's why I need to work on my spirituality. Maybe connect with the trees. The elders. That's deep as fuck. And I'm not even high. I wish, but like, damn, the elders, like, wrinkly bark skin. It's just shit to think about. It's nice being out here now that I'm thinking about that. And just reclining in my chair, in my car, my seat. It's just crazy. Then I'm wondering, like, okay, pause. I think all these are like wasps in a tree. And on that note, I need to go. But I don't know, you guys, like, I'm talking too much, so I'll see you in the next podcast, and our next podcast is going to be episode 10. Hopefully, it will be, like, maybe a live podcast in New York. I doubt it, though, because I won't have a computer there, but I will do a podcast, or I'll just put up my whole series of being in New York. It would be cool if, like, I could travel different places and then just do like recordings of that. Like, it's not like it hasn't been done before, but that would be fun. I did want to tell you guys, like, I collect bottle caps, I collect soda tabs, I collect hair that comes off my head. I'm starting to collect gold coins. I need to start collecting more cash money. But at a certain time, I used to collect, like, toenails and fingernails, but then my grandma threw all that shit out. So I don't do that anymore. But now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of do want to do that. I already told you guys, like, I have bad OCD. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. Like, I will double check a million times something. Oh yeah, and my Spanish is getting better, like, way better. Like, I know how to say dollars and cents. I still need to work on my numbers, but I can pretty much have a transaction at a register. Yeah, I'm doing good. I need to brush up on it. Need to play more Spanish games. Oh, and my Spanish TV show ended. The Mafia Dolls. Well, matter of fact, did end because we got kicked out of Netflix. So I had to go get that Netflix password from my brother-in-law. But I gotta find another Spanish show so I can keep up. But for some reason, I've been somewhat wanting not only to brush up on my French. I keep bringing this up all the time, but I want to go back to learning Japanese. But it's just like, I bet I'm at 1 hour and 30 fucking minutes. Oh my god, you guys, I'm just lonely. But if I went there, like, would they stare at me? It's not like they never seen black people before over there, but I don't know. I only brought that up because, like, I have one of my favorite rappers from Japan, and he's called K-O-H-H, and I thought he's so cute. But I mean, I used to be so obsessed with Japan. Like, I was a weeboo before weeboos. Maybe, if that exists. I would even tell people I was part Japanese. Like, I was on that type of time. Like, watashi wa Zayna desu. Arigato. Konnichiwa. Gomenasai. I forgot how to say goodnight. I don't fucking know. I forgot. But I don't know, like, would I even be able to use the language? Oh, yeah, and then before I leave, like, there used to be, like, this YouTuber called Lao Shu, and he's, this black guy who learned all these languages. Like, he was a langophile? Is that what it's called? A linguist? And he'd learn, like, almost every language in the world in a short period of time and actually use it. And he was so inspiring, but then he just died suddenly. And I hate hearing about these stories about people dying suddenly. It's just like, it's really discouraging. And it, not only am I from, like, the YOLO generation, like, like, I backed off from that, but for real though, like, it really is YOLO. For real. I wonder what kind of bird that was. So right now, what's on my wish list? I need to get an easel. Is that what it's called? Or is an easel the thing that you put the paint on? I don't know. I need to get some art supplies. I need to get a bigger SD card. I need to pack. I need to have some cash money on hand. I need to bring the correct knife to New York. I'm not going to bring my favorite knife because I don't want to get confiscated. I need to be applying to jobs, and I'm not, and I don't know why. I'm going to regret that. I mean, I do have time. I could do it now. But I don't know if they're going to accept me because I don't live there. And I know you have to have a degree to work at the Museum of Natural History. But I feel like that would be my dream job. I bet people been watching me out their windows, just like watching me talking to this damn thing for like an hour and 20 minutes. Also, oh my gosh, should we push it to 120? I'm so sorry for anybody who's listening to this right now. But I mean, like, if you're passing time and you're like usually when I listen to podcasts, like, I'm drawing or I'm cleaning or whatever the fuck. But why they have the part next to me for. What the fuck was I thinking? I thought about like designing clothes, and I also been thinking about Basquiat. Dot. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, about Basquiat. I was thinking about like, and it's the corniest thing, cause like damn near every black artsy person probably thinks this or says this, including Jay-Z, who's obsessed. But everybody thinks like they're Basquiat. And I feel like maybe he was one of my past lives. Maybe. It's so corny to say. Shit, maybe he was Kid Cudi's past life. They look alike. But, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to relate to with him. And I'm not gonna get entirely into it, because like now I'm tired of talking right now, but it's just like when you feel that connection to an artist or historical figures or some shit, and maybe that's a part of my delusion. This coffee done got warm. Yuck. But I'm gonna go now. I'm so sorry this podcast was so long, but maybe I can put a video with it. So I'll see you on podcast number 10. This is Note to Self podcast, episode 9, on May 17th, 2021. And I will be seeing you shortly. I promise. Hopefully this won't be as long, but that's only because I've been gone for a long time. But I will see you guys soon. Peace on the streets and be safe. Always carry some kind of defense, or practice using your hand as a weapon. Fuck it. Peace. Isn't that irony? Or ironic? So adios, amigos.